you want me to? It's in here in a bag. You want to take the bag out, or you want to keep the suitcase?
Fuck. Is he in a bag?
It's in a bag, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do the bag, all right?
Everyone is talking about the influencer that's accused of scamming a family-owned restaurant. I believe my son JC also died in her care. My name is Eleven. I want to share my story. My dog JC passed away while the same person, Famida, was watching him. When we got him back, he was in a suitcase, wrapped in trash bag. I will never forget that. In March, I need a dog sitter while I visit my family for only 10 days. Famida told me to not go through Rover. I trusted her, so I agreed. My plan landed. She called me and said JC died while she was watching him. I was shocked. He was a healthy, happy dog when I left. There were things that didn't feel right. I asked for photos and updates, but she didn't answer for a long time. We told her friend could visit JC. She ignored the message. The pet hospital told us he did not look like he passed away that same day. That was when everything hit us, and we began questioning what really happened. I stayed quiet because I was heartbroken and grieving. But when I saw this restaurant story, I feel like I need to speak up too, so no other pet owner gets hurt. Thank you to my dear friend John from Chef Papa. Thank you group for meeting us and investigating the story, and everyone showing compassion and helping us. Your kindness means the world to me. We just want justice for JC.
What happens when a horrible person who pretends to be an influencer so that she can scam people finally gets caught scamming people? Well, apparently animals start to die. Did she just say animals start to die? You heard that right. And we're starting with a dog, specifically a husky, and this is the influencer we are talking about. Famida has multiple different accounts claiming to be a relatable lifestyle foodie and beauty influencer. She posts videos like this 30 to 50 times a day. Yeah. That's a lot, and some of her videos have gone viral, and she likes to do the ones talking about friendship and finding other like-minded people. A lot of her content is about how she wants to find people who won't judge her, and if you pay attention here, you'll see that her comments are turned off, so you can't tell her anything. Because this supposed influencer has come under a lot of pressure recently, and that was before animals started dying in her care. Before anyone even knew Famida was a pet sitter, we were hearing about her as a terrible food influencer. She was going to restaurants in New York City, getting comped hundreds of dollars worth of food and then ghosting them. Until this guy John, the son of the owner of Chef Papa, called her out because they comped her a $200 meal including 4 alcoholic drinks. She took food home to go with her. She showed up 30 minutes before their kitchen closed, and they believe she had a great experience from everything they could tell, except after being comped the meal, she was expected to tip and she left a $6 tip. Were they mad about the terrible tip? No, but they were mad that she never posted anything about the restaurant or left a review. The restaurant shared receipts of the fact that they tried reaching out to her. It wasn't until they made their video public online so that they could warn other people in New York City, specifically restaurant owners, to watch out when it came to this influencer, that she left them a 1-star review talking about how horrible the food was, how everything stunk. Basically just completely trashed the restaurant, that she literally took boxes of to-go food home with her and left a $6 tip for a $200 bill that they comped for her. And then after they called all of this out a second time, he told them that the only way that she would remove her true review for the restaurant was if they deleted all of their content exposing her. Well, things have gotten a lot worse because not only does she look like a scammer, she also looks like she might be a dog killer. Famida and her boyfriend were pet sitting a husky for 10 days, and on their last day with this dog, they notified the owner that the dog had died. Taking into account sad, terrible things can happen completely unexpectedly with your animals, this situation doesn't feel like this was a natural causes situation. To start with, Famida and her boyfriend never told the owner how the dog died or how they happened upon the dog if it did not die in front of them. They also refused to let the pet owner come to their house to pick up their dog's remains, telling him that he would have to meet at a separate location, to which he goes and meets them and finds that his dog has been wrapped in a trash bag and is stuffed in a suitcase.
It's in a bag, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do the bag, right?
Take a close look, because that is Famida and her boyfriend. And that was their interaction with dropping off the animal that they were responsible for that died in their care. Never once did they apologize, never once did they explain to the dog owner how his dog died. What's even more disturbing is once this dog owner got his dog back and he opened this suitcase and then opened this trash bag to find his dog inside, his dog was missing his personal effects. That's right, the collar was removed, didn't get any kind of explanation as to what happened. Was the collar involved in his death? This owner doesn't know. Now people have questions. They want to know what actually happened. Keep in mind this dog owner is dealing with a woman who has proven to lie, manipulate, and be perfectly fine doing the most horrible things to people. Now we are worried that may involve animals as well.
Do they even like dogs? I mean, do they? Do they really like dogs? Do they? I don't think they do. How do you stuff a dog in plastics and you put the dog in a suitcase and then you deliver the dead dog? If you love the dog and if you really cared about watching other people's dogs, you actually let them come to pick the dog from your place. They will have to maybe at least lift the dog themselves and put the dog in the vehicle, not wrap the dog and put the dog in a suitcase. For somebody that posts videos over 50 on different accounts, do you think they will have time to watch your dog? I'm just asking here. I know maybe she does the post, maybe the boyfriend does watch the dog. I know dogs don't require so much attention, but for somebody that claims to be an influencer, they are always about, they are always on the move. How would you trust somebody to take care of your dog? What time do they have to feed the dog? Do you think they have the time to walk the dog? They don't. They don't. They don't. And I don't know, but I think she's not doing right by her clients. Our clients where she does, maybe she's hired to review some foods, and then maybe they expect her to post video reviews of their restaurant for giving her free food. She's expected to do that, you know. And if maybe she doesn't like the food, she's uncomfortable to give them negative reviews, is to let them know, to say, okay, this is the issue here. Or after making a video, she can at least send them the video to say, are you okay with this negative review on this kind of food? And then they reach a consensus, at least, than just ghosted. And then you end up replying to say, oh no, you didn't want to give a bad review. How dare you? The reason why you were given that food was to give them feedback. Even if you decide not to post the video, you don't post the video, but at least reach out to say, you know what? This kind of food here, I wouldn't want to lie because other people come and test the food. You know, but on the dog, I think it's very sad that that's the case, you know. People have so much attachments to their dogs. You've had the dog for 4 years, for 3 years, even for a year, even for a month. You grow certain attachments. You know, it's like a human being. Dogs are like human beings. You know, you tend to love the dog. And the dog also gets to love you. And then you have somebody to watch your dog. And then they tell you the dog died. They are bringing the remains in a suitcase and plastics for you. They didn't even call you to tell you that something is happening with your dog. You probably maybe left them the details for the vet to say if anything happens. Or at least call them to say, oh, you've taken the dog to the vet, you know. Or at least if they didn't leave you, call them to tell them there's something wrong with the dog and where can I take the dog? But guess what? She's a terrible human being, I'll tell you that.
And she finally posted and made a video featuring our restaurant. In the video, she stated that our restaurant was terrible, food was terrible, service was terrible, the smell of the food was horrible. She left feeling very bad, and it was a valid review. But here's the thing. She posted the video after I made the video about her not honoring her agreement with us. This was the comment that she left on our post, which she deleted. It's basically the same thing. She's saying the food was terrible, service was terrible, and she didn't want to post a video misleading her followers because She believes in transparency, which is crazy. This was my response, stating basically, you came to my restaurant, you ate the food, we asked you how was everything, you told us everything was great, service was great, food was great. Then you left the restaurant knowing that you weren't going to post us because you thought everything was terrible. So not only do you sound super ignorant, because if you know Vietnamese food, you know it's known for its strong aroma, fish sauce, shrimp paste, and even our food is Americanized because at home when we cook it, it's meant to be super strong. Maybe you didn't know that because everyone has a complex palate. You know, I won't blame you for it, and Vietnamese food won't be for everyone. But you can't make the excuse saying the food was terrible, so I'm not going to post them. If you truly did not enjoy the food, you would have told me or the server the food wasn't good, I didn't like it, you know, I don't want to mislead my followers, I don't want to post a video featuring a restaurant, and I would have been fine with that. You could have paid the bill and left. But no, you told us everything was great, food was great, service was great, you packed everything to go. $200 worth of food for 2 people. I think you ordered about 4 cocktails, and then you left a $6 tip. So to recap, not only did you post a video after I posted a video trying to expose you, you made a negative review sounding ignorant and degrading us because you don't know Vietnamese food. So just to conclude, because I do not want to address this anymore, hopefully this is the last time unless she comes up with another nonsense of a video. I just wanted to come up here and defend myself because I feel like if my parents didn't have someone to do this for them, they wouldn't be able to defend themselves. They would have an influencer that would just bash them and create content that would just be hateful towards them. And I don't like to do this because obviously I'm trying to run a business. I don't want to have beef with a influencer. But again, I feel like we're being taken advantage of and this person doesn't deserve a platform. So I just want to end it there. I don't want to come back to this. Hopefully she learns and she becomes a better person. I do hope the best for her. Whatever is happening at home, I don't know. But thank you for the support. I did read all of your comments. You guys are amazing. And I hope I see you guys. If you ever do visit Long Island City or Flushing, I hope I do see you guys there. Thank you.